We're at a crossroads. The status quo right now is that everything we're doing online is being tracked. Governments are trying to regulate it.
I'm going to have to pay you.
Yes.
Companies are trying to maximize their profits.
Companies online right now are tracking and using your data.
The loser in all of this is normal people.
Big corporations are making big money from our data.
Around a year ago, I saw a clip online from Dragon's Den of a company called Gener8.
Hello, dragons.
3 years ago, there was 4 of us huddled around a desk. 2 years ago, we built a browser. 1 year ago, we didn't even have an app. Look at us now.
Well, it's almost a no-brainer, really.
We have smashed downloads of the app.
If you wanted to earn rewards by simply using the internet, here's how you would do that.
We're going to change the world how things look in the future.
None of these achievements really matter. What really matters
Is your data.
is that we make sure we're building the right technology and that we get it out and into people's hands.
What is data? That's obviously a very ambiguous term. A lot of people don't understand it. A lot of what we do with our product development is all about how do we explain data in a way that anyone can understand, and to do that you kind of have to show them.
So what are you waiting for? Download the Gener8 app now.
We're definitely giving people tools to control their data. We're definitely giving people tools to earn from their data.
Wow, so amazing!
Each platform has its own constraints.
We're operating in a really complex space. Remember, companies like telcos and unnamed search engine companies make a lot of money from your data. So they're not going to make it easy for us to get a hold of it.
We put the app to the test with a group of our viewers.
Pretty neat, isn't it? So what I'm doing already I can make money from, and I feel a bit more in control.
It's fascinating because so many...
There are so many challenges that we've solved this year.
What did we even do? I can't even remember what we've done. It feels like we've done so much.
For example, Receipt Radar is like a new feature on the platform.
Some quite extraordinary things happen quite often.
We've even been invited to formally advise the government.
As if it's all completely normal.
Times are changing. People are becoming aware of the fact that their data is valuable.
Hey, okay, you've given us your data, but we're going to give you something back for it.
Your experience online is restricted if you're in a world where everything's blocked down, because it becomes a lot more boring, a lot less convenient. But actually, data used in the right ways is actually a fantastic thing. And I think that's what's brilliant about Gener8 is it's kind of changing people's relationship with their data. Well, actually, some data sharing can be good, and in Gener8's case, it's like if you share data with us, you can get great things.
I've only been using it for a day or two, and already I've got myself a cafetiere and a razor set.
And look at all of these different rewards that you can get.
They could be launching a new reward next week. So many new features will launch, and I honestly can't believe how fast the teams work.
Okay, this is your data. It's personalised. I can see it, I can touch it, I can feel it.
Well, let me just show you.
People are getting used to having a relationship with their data and having a value exchange and being rewarded from it.
They know that they can get more points, they can get access to better rewards.
Today, big tech makes this process incredibly challenging.
And there are some things that are hard to control, like what governments are doing and how regulators are acting.
You consider my personally identifiable data the company's data, not my data. Is that it?
No, Senator.
These entrenched companies are incentivized to make it challenging for people to access their own data, and even more challenging for an individual or a third party on their behalf to understand and create value for it.
We put a focus on engaging with government and parliament, politicians and regulators to make sure that they could reflect what Gener8 needs and make real change happen.
We've obviously had the GDPR, which gave people new rights to access and port their data between services. We've had schemes like open banking, which has enabled people to access their banking transaction data. And really what we're trying to campaign for is to enable people to access their data from a whole range of different services that they use and bring that into central services like Gener8.
The bills need urgently to establish this regime and address these issues.
You go in great guns and bring to life people that haven't heard Gener8 and what you are trying to do about freeing up data for people.
Absolutely so.
We're influencing policies
to promote the use of smart data across the economy, with government departments, regulators and industry to agree common principles for future smart data schemes in different sectors, and individual departments.
Times are changing. People have been using Gener8 for a while now, and the response we get back is clear.
You need to download Gener8.
People have started to realise how easy it is to make their data work for them.
Don't sleep on this one, guys.
Governments are taking notice and looking at how they can enable people to have more control. So people won't buy this bullshit anymore. And Gener8 are playing a central role in building a new future.
Thank you.